Hello friends, for those of you who do not know, I am Gypsy and I've got another pick a card reading for you today. So today we're going to be asking what's next for you, what is your next chapter? Once everything wraps up in the lessons that you're currently learning, what's next? What's the next lesson? What's the next thing for you, right? Okay, so today I'm going to be using my new Shaman's Dream Oracle, and it's my first time using it, so I'm really excited for that. If you want to see a flip through of that, you can look back on my channel. I have uploaded that. That will be the last video that was uploaded. And also I'm going to be using my Lenormand deck as well, just because I love Lenormand and I never get to use it. So yeah, let's get into the pile selection.
Okay, so I have 4 piles here for you to choose from today. So before you select your pile, I just want you to take a big deep breath in and out. And ask your higher self and your guides, what is next for me? What is in my next chapter? Which of these 4 piles best represents my next chapter? Once you've made your selection, you can go to the description box of this video to the timestamp of where your video starts. And don't forget that there's a song there for you to have a listen to as well that goes along with your pile.
Okay, pile number 1, welcome to your reading for what is your next big chapter. So the song that I got for you, I'm not sure if it's by Sid, it's by C-I-D, and it's in capital letters, so I'm not really sure, but the song is called Believer, and it goes, this is for the believers, keep on fighting for love, shed a light on your love. This is for the believers, keep on fighting for love, shed a light on your love. So this is for the believers. Then I saw her face, now I'm a believer. What do you believe in? What do you believe in? Pile number 1. Let's have a look. Let's get into your cards. The first card that I have for you is the Horseman, Herald of Change. Okay, so you're bringing forth some kind of message. I'm getting like you're the messenger here. You're bringing forth some sort of powerful message within your next chapter of your life. It's like you have something to say and it's something of importance. And I'm hearing like, listen up, okay? Also like, this is how I did it. This is how I did it. Interesting energy. Let me see what's clarifying it. The Ace of Coins in the reverse. So this is about opportunity, right? When the Ace of Coins comes out upright, it's like when something is presented to you, some sort of opportunity. And when this comes out in the reverse, I often read this as like a missed opportunity, something that you slept on, something that, you know, you didn't grasp that opportunity when it was offered to you. So I feel, pile number 1, that it's like you're helping people to get back up, or you're sending a message of, you know, now it's time to get back on the horse here. As you can see, like you are in charge of this horse. You're like leading the way. This is very much giving me Joan of Arc vibes, where she's like leading people into battle. And I feel like you're helping people to get back up after a loss, after, you know, misfortune, but it's like, it's not something that happened outside of themselves, but almost like it feels like it's their own doing. Like it's like you're encouraging people to get back on the horse here, right? So with the song, it's like you're encouraging people to believe in themselves again. This is really powerful message. Like, okay, all right, what's next? Detox, repairing the mind, body, and spirit. Yeah, you're showing people how to take care of themselves, how to give themselves what it is that they need, how to prioritize themselves, how to not stay down when something doesn't work out, how to get out of a funk. So it could be that you've experienced something. Oh yeah, okay, I've got a lot coming through now. So you went through something and you've now moved into a space of self-acceptance and not blaming yourself anymore, and you've been able to redirect your energy and get back up, and now you're sharing this ability with and what you've learned with other people, right? Because this is, I'm getting like a very leadership kind of energy. So this is like, it could be like, say you lost a bunch of weight and now people are saying, oh my gosh, you look great, you know, how did you do it? And you're like, here's how I did it, right? Here's the things that I needed to cut out to care for myself, you know. It's like you're showing people the way, showing people how you did it. It could be like you went through, you know, something highly emotional and you've got back up and you're helping other people, guide other people to do this now, right? Clarifying the metox, we have the devil in reverse. Now the devil in reverse, so the devil brings about like short-term gratification, right? So this is like, say for the diet example, this is like, you know, some people have eating disorders where they just feed themselves what feels good in the moment, but they're not thinking long-term. And this coming out in the reverse, this is like, no more excuses. You're teaching people to not make excuses, teaching them not to procrastinate on their goals, on their achievements. It's like you're motivating, lighting a fire up under people here. Not to give in to temptation here. Don't give in to this person. Do not give in to this addiction. Do not give in to this thing. I did it and I'm going to show you how I did it, right? This energy. Wow. Okay. So you're very much taking a leadership role now, and this could be like in the workplace, or it's something, but it feels like it's something very personal to you, right? Something that you it's almost like you've completely accepted yourself and now you're moving into a chapter where it's like, now I can motivate and inspire others, right? Next we have the Sky Bridge and possibility for union. So I'm looking at this bridge and it looks kind of scary. It looks like a challenge, right? It looks like it wouldn't be easy to climb these steps, right? There's gaps in between. And it would be quite scary to take this journey, but it's like, it's almost like you're helping people to eliminate the fear here, to take it one step at a time. Let me see what's clarifying that one. So the Two of Wands in the reverse. So the Two of Wands in the reverse is like, this is like the strategizing, planning stages of something. So it could be like schedules, you know, people have a plan of how things are working. So this is like you're identifying what's not working here and you're helping people to create some sort of plan or better plan. It's like you're taking control. They're handing their control over to you here. It's like a reassessment here I'm getting of what steps they've been taking, what's not working, and helping them to, I just heard for somebody, this is not for everybody, but this could be like, you may be a nutritionist or you've got some sort of knowledge about nutrition, but this could be in any phase really. This is like, here's what worked for me, here's what didn't work for me, and how I'm going to make it work for you. It's like, but it's not just advice. It's not, you are giving advice, but you're actually being very hands-on in the way that you're doing it here. I feel like people are in awe of you and the way that you do things and the message that you've got to share here, pile number one. So we have here from the Lenormand deck, we have the stars, okay? So let me see what's clarifying this one. Yeah. So this is like, so the stars represent potential, possibility, how everything is connected, you know, and dreaming bigger here. And then you've got the Seven of Swords here, which is like, this to me says like self-sabotage. You're identifying where people are sabotaging themselves, and you're doing it not from a place of I know best, but from a place of I have the experience, I've been through this, I was sabotaging myself, and now I'm no longer sabotaging myself, and I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you how to move into self-acceptance here. Wow. Okay, so we have the lilies. So this is a card of peace, forgiveness, reconciliation here. Let me see what's clarifying that one. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, so you're making, I feel like you're helping people, because the Knight of Swords takes charge. This is very Joan of Arc energy too. It's like you're leading the battle, you're leading the charge, you're showing the way. People are following you. Like you're rushing in with this energy, if there's a battle, the Knight of Swords is at the front of this battle, right? You're also, so it could be that you're helping people to forgive, helping people to let go, to forgive themselves, to accept themselves. I feel like there's a highly spiritual aspect to this reading. So it might be that you are some sort of like spiritual guru, that you have some sort of spiritual wisdom to share, that you are, for some of you, I have writing a book that you're sharing your wisdom in book form. And it's like, you have a story to share. It's like you're pulling on your past life experiences to help others here. And it could be that with this Lilith's card here, it could be that you were emotionally wronged, or you had to heal, and find forgiveness. And it could be like in a situation where somebody wasn't asking you for your forgiveness, right? But you had to find it within yourself to heal. And you've healed something here, and now you're showing others. You're showing others how you did it, right? This is amazing. Okay, next, yeah, the key. You have the key. You have the answer. You're opening doors for other people here. This door, was locked, and you have the key to open it. It's like you've got the answer. So if you feel like you've got something to share, but you're not sure how people will respond, I feel like you need to put yourself out there. If you're sitting there thinking, oh, I just don't know if what I have to share is worthy of other people, taking what I have to say on board. People, whatever you have, it's highly spiritual. It's deep wisdom here. Clarifying that, we have the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords knows, okay, so he is very logical. He has all the information. So, and also, I'm getting public speaking for some of you too. So, you may be doing some sort of motivational talk or motivational speech. It could be that you're filming little clips online and posting it to social media to help inspire and reach other people. And the King of Swords is very well respected. He's respected for his wisdom, his experience. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about. The King of Swords, which is your energy, has the key. You've got the key to guide other people here. The message bringer, I just kept getting, with this card, it's like you're bringing the message, and the message comes with inspiration. You're inspiring other people to do things a particular way here. It could be for some of you that you're reaching some level, higher level of management or something like that, but it's not, people aren't just drawn to you or respect you because you have that title or that position. You are the right person for the job because you are so inspirational, and you take the time to connect with people in a different way and show them how they can do better, where they're sabotaging themselves. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I've got some final cards here. So the first one is hibernation. This one's about hibernating away from the world here. So I feel like you're teaching people not to sleep on themselves, not to sleep on their dreams, to put people out there to, how to heal so that they can regain their footing, find their footing. I did it, but it's it's coming a little bit forceful. Come on. Time to get up, okay? I know what you've been through. I acknowledge what you've been through. I've been through the same thing. Here is my story, and here is how I changed my life. Here is how I get up and show up for myself every single day. It's but you're saying this is not being said to you. It's your next chapter is taking what you've learned through your experiences, through your lessons, and sharing that on perhaps a public platform, or it's very motivational is how it's coming through here. Yeah, so then we have the black cherry chocolate. Passion, you're helping people find their passion. Pulling them out of hibernation here. Out of sleeping on themselves, out of procrastination, out of, victim mentality. You're no, you're not going to be a victim of circumstance anymore. You're going to get up. You're going to do what lights you up, what inspires you. It's it's very, very, the way it's coming through is very inspirational messaging here. I feel like it's a gift, but it's something that you've had to develop through everything that you've been through the lessons that you've learned here. It's you have had this loss, this missed opportunity. You have not shown up for yourself, and now you know how. Now you know how to do it. Perhaps you're creating schedules, or diet plans, schedules, it's like you're lighting a fire within people here, pile number 1. And next we have partnerships. Yeah, so I feel like this could be like relationship, like you've been through something in your relationships and now you're sharing that with the world as well. But with this partnership card, I feel like it's almost like a mentorship program, or it's like you're becoming a mentor to somebody, or it's not like you're just saying, this is how I did it, do that. It's like you're holding somebody's hand through the journey. You're like, I'm with you here. I'm with you on your journey. I'm with you all the way. You know, like, I'm seeing like a group chat as well. So I don't know. I don't think this is for everybody, but it's like, there's some sort of group chat where you're holding each other accountable, or you're helping. You know, it's giving me very like personal trainer, life coach kind of vibes here. It's absolutely beautiful. So this is what's coming up in your next chapter, that you are becoming the mentor, becoming the inspiration, becoming, you know, perhaps you've had to rely on other people for this before, but now you've gained all these skills, all these wisdom to be able to share with other people what it is that you've learned about a particular skill, about a particular life lesson. That's all I have for you, pile number 1. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, pile number 2. What is your next chapter? What sort of energy are we moving into for the next chapter? Let's get into it. So the song that I got for you was by Kesha. I love Kesha. I love old Kesha, not so much her newer stuff. Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop, no. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, as I was just, so towards the end there, I was like making the best out of a bad situation sort of come through. In this song, like she's going out to party, right? She's getting ready for a party, okay? So, yeah, I feel like something might have went down, something might have happened, but it's just like, you know what, you're just getting ready for a good night. You're getting ready for the next exciting thing. It's very much that energy coming through of like, that's whatever is how it's coming through. That's whatever. Also, the title of the song is TikTok. TikTok. There's something significant with TikTok. I'm going to come back to that because I'm not getting that message fully just now. Okay. All right. So let's have a look at your cards. So your energy is the Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. So being able to take charge in a situation, having an overwhelming feeling of confidence, like I got this, I'm in charge here, I'm calling the shots, I'm running shit, right? Let's see what's clarifying that energy. The Emperor. Nobody is a better leader and more well respected than the Emperor. He runs shit. He's bossing up. So if you are not currently in an energy of taking control of absolutely everything, every detail, everything in your life, this is the kind of energy that you're stepping into within the next chapter of your life. This is powerful energy. Nobody's going to be questioning you with this kind of confidence. Everybody is going to be like, oh, Pile 2 knows exactly what they're doing. Watching, like, I feel like this energy may be a little bit intimidating to people at times, but people have a lot of confidence in you because you've got a lot of confidence in yourself. And I don't feel like you're faking it. You know, I'm not getting this like fake it till you make it kind of energy. This is like, I know what needs to be done and I'm taking control and I'm doing it. No more stuffing around, okay? No more stuffing around. Beautiful energy. It's so confident. It's like, I'm also seeing there's something about details, like refining details or really paying attention to the details of what it is that you're doing in regards to your work, in regards to, so this could be like creating schedules. It could be like really just finding systems that really work for you, sticking to a specific schedule. It's like you're holding yourself accountable and you're really confident in what it is that you're doing, putting yourself out there and taking charge, okay? So let's see what else we have coming out here. Closing door and completion. So this is completing an old cycle. So obviously if you're stepping into this energy, this hasn't always been your energy, right? So let me see what cycle's closing here. Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is about having the desire, having the passion, having the spark, right? So it's like, so this would indicate to me there's something here that you want to do, that you've wanted to do for a long time. You've wanted to start this new thing and you're like, oh, it's such a great idea and it really fires me up. It really sparks curiosity within me. It makes me feel creative. It makes me feel like I'd love to do that thing. If only like I could do that thing. And now you're doing it. You're stepping into your Emperor energy and you're like, you know what? I'm taking this baton and I'm just running with it. I feel like with this completion energy here, perhaps, you know, you have a habit of getting inspired about things and starting things and not completing them, right? Not taking them seriously. And I feel like with this new thing, or this, for some of you, I'm getting that it's something you're revisiting from the past, something that, you know, you had like a great idea and you wanted to roll with it, but now it's like, it's, you know, life happened and now, you know, you couldn't like run with it. But now with this kind of energy, because here you've got this wand here and this is like, you've got this sword here. It's like give me the sword. I'm doing this. I'm taking over. I'm leading the charge here. Very, very strong leadership energy here. And whatever this is, it's like with the Emperor energy, you can complete it. You can reach success with this idea, with this passion, with this desire. You could do that if, as long as you can maintain this Emperor style energy of like, I got this. I'm bossing up. I'm doing it. It could be like starting your own business, or, you know, something like really, really leading the way, leading the charge here, and you're inspired, you're fired up about it. You're like, you know, if you were scared, it's like you're not sitting in that energy, you know. Let's see what's next. The horned cactus and resourcefulness. I'm resilient. I can do this. I feel like you have been through some struggles here with the cactus, this resourcefulness. You've learned a lot. There's something to do with this passion and this desire that you've learned a lot through the struggle of trying to make it happen. Or you tried to make something else happen and it didn't work out, but you have gained so much wisdom and lessons that now you know what to do. You know how to do it better. You've gained the skills that you need here. Clarifying that, we have the Tower in reverse. This is unshakable energy, right? So there could be some chaos going on around you with this Tower in reverse. This is like things falling apart around you, you know, things not working out, but it's not directly affecting you. You're okay. You're resourceful. You can handle the pressure and you're not. So this is kind of giving me an energy of like, there's chaos beneath the surface here. So you might have like this idea, this want to start a business, but then, you know, things at home are kind of crazy, or there's like chaos going on around you. There's things that are emotionally happening that's like turmoil around you, and it's like, oh, I don't know if this is a good time, that kind of energy. But this is like, you're gonna make it work. You're not allowing this vulnerability affect you here. Okay, interesting. It's almost like things around you tend to affect your ability to get this done, or something outside of you has stalled you from doing it, following it through, going through to completion in the past. But it's like, no, I'm not allowing that. I'm bossing up. No more excuses. I'm getting this done. I'm making this happen, right? Next we have the moon. Okay, so the moon energy talks about our intuition. It talks about our, you know, what's hidden beneath the surface. It can talk about secrets. Let's see what's clarifying it. Okay, the High Priestess in reverse. So this is secrets. You know something. Okay, this is interesting. You know something here, or you've got some sort of secret to success, but you're not sharing whatever this is. So perhaps if you're starting a new business, you're not telling anybody about it at this time. This is a very secretive energy with the moon and the High Priestess in reverse. It's like keeping things to yourself. Perhaps you're shit scared. Perhaps you're terrified, you know, to do this thing, to put yourself out there, to take control, but you're not showing it, right? This is like keeping all those emotions at bay. Yeah, you feel things, but you're not in that energy. You're not exposing that. You're not sharing that, okay? Let's have a look what else we've got here. Okay, so we've got the park. So this is about things that happen in public, the way the public view you, or public persona, things like that. See what's clarifying it? The Star. Okay. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Wow. So this is like public recognition. This is like people seeing you as the star. This is like celebrity status. People are looking up to you. People are like, wow, look at them. Look at them go. Look at pile number 2. They're really doing it. This could be like putting yourself out there on social media. So if you, for example, are, I just saw like selling candles. So this might be something for somebody, right? This is like doing it, not just like in a shop or something. This is like doing it on a public platform. So perhaps you are making candles and you're sharing, you know, your process for doing it and things like that. It's like you are, like, people are looking up to you for guidance, and they're like, wow, they're seeing you as, you know, this could be like influencer type energy as well. They're seeing you as like a star, someone to look up to, some sort of like celebrity status here. Like you're getting a lot of positive attention here. It's almost like people think that you have this confidence that with this Emperor energy, like, oh, I wish I could do what pile 2 is doing. I wish I could put myself out there like that. And there's something, I'm going to go back into this energy, and because this is like a secretive energy. I want to see what secrets you're keeping here, what you're keeping secret. But here, this is like, wow, pile number 2 is amazing. They're not seeing the struggle though. They're not seeing what you've gone through. It's like you are not portraying any vulnerability in your persona. You are a leader. It's like you are coming through with such confidence of, I know what I'm doing. I know that my skills, you know, the talents that I have, the skills that I have, the wisdom that I've learned, I can use this to my advantage. And people are like, wow, I'm really impressed by pile number 2. Okay, before I move on, so I said something about TikTok. There was something about TikTok. So there's like TikTok, the app, the social media. You might be doing something on TikTok and you're getting a lot of attention, a lot of likes, a lot of comments, a lot of subscribers. This is like having a large following. All right, so if you're thinking about doing something on TikTok or putting your business out on TikTok, yes, this is your sign. Go do that. Yeah, because I was thinking before there was like something about TikTok and I couldn't quite get it, but this is like social media, putting yourself out there, this kind of energy. Next we have the House, okay? As I'm connecting to this energy, I'm seeing like a house with cobwebs, a house with, it's like broken, it's like a house in disrepair as well, okay? Like it's like actually a house is what I'm seeing, right? But with this Tower card here, there might have been something that happened within the home or around the home, but it's like you're not sharing this. You're not showing people this. You're not showing people your vulnerability and what's really happening within your home, within your world, within the people around you, closest to you, because you're bossing up. You're not letting people in the home affect you. It could be that, you know, somebody in your home is dealing with addiction. It could be that somebody within your home is dealing with depression. And it's like you're not allowing their energy to affect yours. Let me see what's clarifying that one. Yeah, the 5 of Cups in reverse. So this is about letting go of the past, letting go of the pain. This is like grief, sadness, loss, whatever, something upsetting here within the home, and you're not allowing that to affect what you're doing here, like how you're putting yourself out there and the way that it's like you're separating the two, right? You're not letting other people, outside influences, people within the home, or what's going on within your home affect. And this is also giving me there's something. So it could be that your house is in disrepair. You are, there's something going on with a home project, or, you know, perhaps you're homeless, right? But people wouldn't know that because you're keeping the secret. You're not putting that out there, right? Perhaps, you know, you're doing, okay, for some of you as well, actually, I think this is like just for 1 or 2 people. There might be like some home renovations or something that you're putting out there, that you're, you know, vlogging or putting this on social media, and it's getting a lot of attention. And now they're also showing me, I forget what her TikTok is. There's a girl on TikTok, and she like lives in chaos, absolute chaos. She suffers with like depression and anxiety, and she puts it out there. Like, her house is an absolute mess, absolutely chaotic, and it's like that every day. And she just shows herself picking herself up and cleaning it, and she's got such a large following from just like sharing this side of herself. But here I feel like there's something that you're keeping secret, right? So perhaps, you know, there is chaos within your home. There is, you know, stuff going on that you wouldn't want other people to see, the way that you live, the way that you know, and it's like, it's not, or perhaps you didn't want to share yourself because of something that was going on within the home. You didn't want people to know, but it's like you're not sharing that side of yourself, right? Okay, let's finish up here. So we have here transformation. Yeah. So this one says, a time of transformation, old ways of thinking are coming to an end. Something in your life needs sweetening and you're open to personal transformation. Delve deep into your subconscious. Yeah, okay, so let me clarify. I just need to clarify this secretive energy. What's being kept secret here, please? What is pile number 2, keeping secret? There's something to do with your work, something to do with an idea, something to do with your plans. You're very confident when it comes to your work and what you want to do, where you want to go next, and you might have like a side hustle, or it's like you're keeping it very secret. You're keeping it under lock and key here. You're not sharing your ideas. You're just going to do it. You're just going to show up one day and put yourself out there in boss energy, or perhaps you're not sharing your vulnerability. You're not sharing the work that's gone in. You're not sharing the struggle. You're just in very, very confident energy here. Okay, what else do we have here? We have freedom. This is a card of bondage and restriction. Most often, it's a metaphorical representation of the restraints we place on ourselves. Look beyond superficial appearance and go deeper into the truth and meaning of a situation before you find yourself in hot water. You hold the keys to your own freedom. So there's something to do with this house, the home. There's something that you feel is restricting you within the home, or there's something, maybe it's like you couldn't work from home, or you didn't think you could work from home because of the environment or something like that. But you're making it work. You're like, no, I'm doing it anyway. Okay, next up we have boredom. Introduce a spark of creativity to your life. Reactivate an abandoned hobby enjoyed in the past, or begin a new one. Learning a new skill or change your mindset so that things feel less bitter and stagnant as they have in the past. Yeah, I feel like you've slept on yourself for a while here, pile number 2. You've been like, oh no, you're like, I have that spark, that desire to do that thing, return to that thing, whatever. And you haven't done it. You haven't, like, the idea's there and you know it lights you up. You know, you're like, I think I could do this. I think I could manage this. I think that, you know, this could be good. And now it's like you're moving into that energy in the next chapter of, I'm just going to run with it. And you're very, very confident in your ability to do it. It's like, but there's things that you're keeping hidden that you're not sharing with the world, that is going on beneath the scenes, beneath the surface. And you're like, I'm not allowing this to affect me anymore. I'm not allowing this to hold me back. I don't care what, you know, perhaps you've got something going on in your family, or, you know, something that you wouldn't want people to know. And you're like, I don't need to share that part of myself. People don't need to know that. If this makes me feel insecure, I don't need to share the parts of myself that make me feel insecure. So that's what's happening in your next chapter. Thanks, pile number 2. I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, pile number 3, welcome to your next chapter. So the song that I got for you was a doozy. Okay, so the song that I got was Christina Aguilera's Can't Hold Us Down. So bear with me, I'm not really familiar with the lyrics, but I'm going to give it a crack anyway. I've written them down. So, this is for my girls all around the world who come across a man that don't respect your worth, thinking all women should be seen and not heard. So what do, girls? We shout louder, letting them know we gonna stand our ground. So lift your hands high and wave them proud. Take a deep breath and say it loud. Never can, never will, can't hold us down. Nobody can hold us down. Nobody can hold us down. So this song is about personal empowerment, but it's also about how do I say this without getting my video restricted? Christina Aguilera is talking about being shamed for her sexuality and being promiscuous, and somebody has said something or made some sort of comment about, you know, the way that she lives her life and what she chooses to do, and that's not okay. And yeah, let's just get into the cards here, right? This song was also released after Eminem had called her out very publicly in The Real Slim Shady and said awful, horrible things about her. So I feel like somebody has said something unkind and perhaps tried to assassinate your character in some way. Let's have a look how you're handling this in the next chapter, or how this is empowering you, because this song is all about empowerment here. Okay, let's have a look at the first card. Will-o'-the-wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. So this is kind of, this makes me feel like gratitude, like something has happened that may seem like a shadow, may seem like something horrible, may seem like darkness, but it's really for your benefit here. So if somebody has said something negative about you, perhaps they have exposed themselves in doing so, or they've let you know how they feel, where they stand with you, right? Because sometimes it's better not to have these kind of people within our inner circle, right? Let's see what's clarifying that energy. The Page of Swords. So this is about a message, email, something that has been sent to you, a text. They may have texted something, or you may, this is like about having, like, this makes me think of like documents or proof or screenshots or evidence, right? There's some sort of evidence that you're going to be coming across, or some sort of, this is giving me like contract vibes, or there's it's something, I feel like for a lot of you it's different, but it's like there's proof of something. There is proof of something, right? Let me keep going here. Okay, next up we have Fortune's Wheel, Luck and the Right Timing. This is an amazing card. So I saw this one within the deck because this is a new deck, and I was like, oh, I can't wait till this one comes up, because the energy of the card is about, it's your time. It's your time to shine, right? This talks about receiving a windfall, receiving good luck, receiving a helping hand here. It's your time. It's your time to shine. This is the time that you've been waiting for here. Okay, so then we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. This talks about confusion. It talks about, so it might be whatever this thing is, whatever is going on behind the scenes here, whatever somebody has said about you. And like, people say things about you when you're doing your best, when you have, you know, you're receiving all the things, and they get jealous and they talk shit. That's just a thing that happens, right? But I feel like whatever is being said here is distracting you from your pot of gold here, from your luck, from your fortune, from your win, from your abundance, right? There's abundance here for you, but perhaps people are saying you're undeserving. Perhaps people are saying that you went about it in some shady way to get where it is that you are, or what it is that you're receiving here. But in your next chapter, you are very abundant. You whatever this thing is that you've been waiting for is coming through for you. And that's really going to piss people off. Pile number 3, it's going to make people less happy with your situation here. So they might be saying things like, oh, do you know what pile number 3 had to do to get where they are, to get this opportunity, to get, you know, whatever this is here. Next we have the deep diver diving into a task. So I feel like it's time to get to work. Now, water, she's diving into water here, so she's diving deep into emotions, right? Water talks about our emotional state. So I feel like a lot of emotional triggers are being brought up for you at this time, and you're not getting to work here. Prioritize what's going great in your life and not the people that are no longer there supporting you. I don't doubt that whatever has been said here is painful, is, you know, perhaps it was unexpected, perhaps it was somebody that you cared deeply about, right? Let me see what's clarifying this. Ace of Cups. Yeah, so this is another card of blessings, abundance. It is, you know, your cup is overflowing here, right? But you're diving deep into the, like, so if you think of like this is your full cup, right? It's overflowing with love, abundance, what it is that you want, right? But you're diving to the bottom here. You're diving to what's beneath the surface. You're like, oh, let me just go, yeah, my cup's overflowing, whatever, but let's go deep into what this thing is. Why has this happened? Why has this person said this thing? It's like you're in a position where you're living from the overflow here. You know, you've got so much to share, so much love to give, but you want to know why this happened, right? It's like you're delving deep into your emotional state here. And I don't feel like that you need to be. I feel like with this Seven of Cups coming out in the reverse, this is a distraction from your abundance, from this shiny coin here, luck and the right timing. Now's the time. Now's your time. It's your time to shine. Everything you've been waiting for here. Your manifestations are coming to fruition here, but it's like, it's almost like you can't see them. Treasures hidden in the shadows. So the treasure's there, but it's hidden by all the bullshit, right? What's been said, what's been done. It's like you're fixated on this thing, right? Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so we have the birds here. Now this is about gossip, chatter, you know, people talking, okay? Now, if you have received some sort of abundance, some sort of windfall, some sort of inheritance, some sort of luck, some sort of great opportunity or whatever, you know, that's going to make people talk, okay? Let's see what's clarifying that one. Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is very, very direct, very passionate. It can be like anger. So somebody might be saying something publicly out of anger here, but it feels like it comes from an emotional place. So they're speaking, what they're saying, so for example, when Eminem called out Christina, it was very, very publicly in a song, and, you know, it was assassinating her character. And I feel like this is what's happening here. It's like, but it's, if you think about the birds here, right? This is like cheep, 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 cheep. People are talking, people, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want you to get distracted by this, pile number 3. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh, so we got the bear. Now the bear talks about, this is a very mothering, nurturing energy. So whoever this is that said this thing, you have given them, you've nurtured them at some time. You were their protector in a sense, or you protected them. So this would be quite painful, having something said coming from this person. I can see that here. Clarifying that, ooh, we have the 5 of coins. Oh, look, she's got a hand out. Okay. Can you help me, pile number 3? Look, you've got this big shiny pinnacle, this money now. You've got this opportunity, right? So, yeah, I said these things, but, you know, you've always taken care of me. Where's mine? You know, I feel like you need, like, they're wanting something from you here. Like, oh, look, I'm in poverty. I could use your help right now. Things are not really working out for me, okay? So I feel like your next chapter is about recognizing who your support system is when you were in a period of struggle. Who was there during the challenges? Who was, you know, lighting that fire up under you? Who believed in you? Who helped you through the struggle, right? And who hindered you by vicious lies, gossip, you know, just petty bullshit. And now they've got their hand out. Now they're like, look, because this is like a nurturing, mothering energy. You've always taken care of me. This is like this kind of energy. You've always been there for me. You've always helped me when I'm in a bind. Why aren't you helping me now when you've clearly got the ability to do so, because you've got this big shiny pinnacle coming in, right? Next we have the man. Okay, so this could be a man for many of you, right? There's a man involved here with this masculine energy. So this could be like a father, or well, this could be parents as well, because the bear also represents the mother. So it could be like mother, father here, right? We've got these two energies beside each other. So it could be your mother asking you for a helping hand. It doesn't have to be, but it's like somebody, it could be that you were in a nurturing mother energy, or it could be a child that's expecting you to help here, but we've got a man here as well. So I feel like it's not just one person, because you've got this chitter chatter of this person who's like quite impulsive with their words, and this could be like a young person, or like somebody younger, immature, teenage kind of energy. You've got the mother energy, and you've got this masculine energy as well. So I feel like it's multiple people here that are involved in spreading lies, gossip, whatever is untrue about you, haven't supported you. The Emperor in reverse. Now this is a very controlling energy. So this masculine energy, this could be like an ex-partner, ex-lover, father, stepfather, you know, because he's the father energy of the deck here, the Emperor. But this is like somebody that hasn't nurtured you, hasn't supported you. This is somebody who has tried to control you, right? tried to control a situation here. And I feel like you're going to have to be making all these decisions now about who can sit at your table, who can sit with you now that you are in a place of abundance. It's like I feel like people are going to be coming back from the past going, oh, pile number 3, remember the relationship that we used to have before that fallout, before those things happened? Remember how things used to be? You used to care and nurture me? What have you got for me in pile number 3? Where's the bag? Where's the money? Right? Okay. So next up we have inspiration. So this card says, this card comes as a good omen, feeling confident in the knowing that your spiritual, emotional, physical, and financial needs are all being met. My needs are met always. I am one with the Creator, and therefore I create my own luck. There's some sort of luck coming through for you here, and you know it, you feel it. And perhaps these people said that you'd never amount to anything, that it's not coming, that you're delusional, right? No, you're right. You're right, and this is ready to come through for you, but you need to reassess the people around you, who is supporting you and who is not, and who is worthy of sharing in your abundance here. Next up, we have adventure. Prepare for foreign travel and fantasy. Your mind seeks new sources of stimulation as your journey takes you to depths of your soul you never knew existed. So this is about, going on new adventures. Perhaps now you've got the ability to travel because you've got this money coming in here, and people want to come with you. People want to come on this new journey with you. It's like you're reaching a level up, and people want to join you. People want to be around you now, and it's like these people didn't have your back in the beginning. Whatever they've said, it's like you've got evidence of this. You've got something there, like solid proof that these people did not have your back when it counted, right? Okay, next up we have abundance. Yeah, well, this card affirms that despite how things may feel, life is overflowing with abundance. Your hard work is paid off, and now is your time to reap the reward. Physically, emotionally, and spiritually, you are at the top of the world. Embrace the incoming tide of positive energy. Yeah, but in order to do that, you can't, so don't allow these people to take advantage of you. And I feel like you're going to have to make some really, really tough decisions emotionally and claim your power, claim your reward, right? Karma's a thing, right? Karma's a thing. So people can abandon you in your time of need, and then the fact that they're coming back around when you're shining, when you're glowing, when you're receiving the awards, when you're living your best life, and you have the ability to travel and help people, and because I feel like with this kind of abundance, you have enough to share, or you could help these people, or you could help these people get ahead. But well, they're all coming out of the woodwork now. Why now? Where were you when I needed you, right? This kind of energy. That's all I have for you, pile number 3. Thanks. I'm so excited for the blessings that are coming in for you, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, pile number 4. Okay, we're talking about your next chapter. What is in your next chapter? Now, when the song came through for this reading, I didn't want to post this reading. I don't know, I haven't really had a look at the cards yet, but I almost didn't post it because the song that came through for you was a song that has me so emotional every time I hear this song. It's called Feelings, and it's by Skylar Marie. And I break down every time I listen to this song. It's so emotional. If you are going to listen to the song, it's a beautiful song, but if you are not in a great space, I recommend that you don't listen to this song right now. Okay, just listen to the message that's in the cards. I didn't want to post it, and then my guides were like, no, you need to post this message because it's really important for somebody out there. Yeah, but this song, I've been welling up for the last 10 minutes listening to the song, like, oh, I can't post this song, but the song will be linked in the description box if you choose to have a listen. Under your pile, it will say song, click the link. It's an amazing, incredible song. Okay, so the chorus of the song goes, I'll get by on my own. I don't need nobody else. I'm fine just by myself. Looking out out my window, crying to my pillow. It's just the same, it'll never change. Now that is not the most emotional part of the song, so keep that in mind if you decide to listen to the song. Let's get into your cards and see where we're going with this. But it's the song is about a woman who, you know, she's been unlucky in love, and she's really singing from her heart space, and it's very, you can feel it when you listen to the song. And she puts herself out there for people, and she's always disappointed when it comes to love and support, whether it be in regards to family, friends, you know, like she just puts her trust and faith in people that things will be different this time. And, you know, the love is not reciprocated. Okay, so let's have a look at your next chapter and how you're moving out of this energy, right? So far, the readings have been quite positive, so hopefully we can keep that up. First card is the Watchers and Transpersonal. Okay, so it's interesting. As I'm connecting to this energy, I'm hearing do less. Do less, pile number 4? Do less. Take a break. Okay, let me see what's clarifying that. Knight of Cups. Okay, so the Knight of Cups is about an offer of love, giving your cup, right? And this is what the song's about. It's like she will love everyone around her. She gives so much of herself to everybody, and she's like, here's my cup, here's my cup. How can I help you? How can I fill your cup, right? With this coming out in the reverse, this is withdrawing your love, withdrawing your offer, withdrawing from people who are not reciprocating that love, right? Do less when it comes to your relationships, the people around you here, okay? Do less, give less, okay, is the message. Next we have the Horned Cactus and Resourcefulness. So as I'm connecting to the energy of this card, now the cactus, right, water represents our emotional state, our emotions. In the tarot, water is representative of emotions, right, our emotional energy. Now, the cactus has the ability to store water and hold on to water, right? Which is really interesting how after this energy of not giving your cup, not giving your emotions, not giving too much of yourself, right, to people who aren't filling your cup, right? You're holding on to it here. You're storing it, giving it to yourself, feeding it to yourself, giving yourself the love, the nurturing that you need. And this is what you're doing within your next chapter. Resourcefulness, because you've learned a lot, right? Cactuses have been, or cacti, as they say, have been around for so long, right? They have so much wisdom, right? Healing properties as well is what I'm hearing as well. They contain healing properties, right? You're learning how to heal yourself, how to give yourself what it is that you need, how to replenish yourself and conserve your energy, conserve your love energy. Don't just be handing it out willy-nilly to anyone who's undeserving here. So this is what you're stepping into. You're stepping into a period of self-love and isolation, I just heard as well. Clarifying that one, we have the Two of Wands. So you're really like, stop giving to everybody else and start giving to yourself. Now this is like a planning energy of like, it's like a strategizing energy of where to next, what lights me up, what is my next venture, how can I, you know, give myself more, how can I, you know, I think of this as like, sometimes I think of this as like a vision board, you know, like creating your own dreams and desires. And I feel like you've given so much of yourself to other people. It's time to start making plans for yourself. What can you give to yourself? I feel like pile number 4s, you are the support person. You are that person that people go to when they need love, when they need compassion, when they need support. But that doesn't mean you don't have your own dreams, your own desires. But it's like something, you're keeping that within. You're keeping your own dreams within because perhaps you don't want to overshadow somebody. Perhaps, you know, you just want to prioritize love. It's not always about that. A galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. Now this is about everything around us being all connected here, right? Let me see what's clarifying that. The Eight of Cups. So this is walking away. This is a very emotional card too. This is about walking away from those relationships, connections that are no longer emotionally fulfilling. Now this is a very, very emotional card because they were giving us what we wanted, what we needed at one time, or perhaps we had a dream of how things could be, right? With this galactic mushroom and the divine matrix and the Eight of Cups, walking away from connections, walking away from communities. Perhaps there's a whole community of people that you need to walk away from that are just, they're not giving you what you need. They're not supporting you in the way that you need to be supported here. I'm also seeing something about a chain of events. They're showing me like the butterfly effect. Like one little change that you make, one little thing that you do, then spreads and has the ability to affect so many other things around it. They're really bringing me to that. Like a butterfly can flap its wings somewhere and then it changes something, you know, somewhere else. Okay, so you've got a message coming through. You've got the messenger here. Okay, so this is usually really good news. Okay, so let me see what's clarifying that. 3 of Cups. Okay, so you're withdrawing, right? And people might feel like you're in a state of you know, anxiety, depression, you've taken a loss here or whatever, or, you know, why has pile number 4 closed themselves off from everything? Like, why are they being selfish? Why are they focusing on themselves? Why are they just pouring into themselves all of a sudden? Why aren't they giving to us anymore, right? You've got some sort of messages coming through that's going to cause you to celebrate. This is really, really great news. This can be like parties, invitations. We want you. We want, you know, this can talk about like people inviting you out places, but this is people that light you up. It's almost like, hang on, let me get another one for that. What is this, please? What is the 3 of Cups? Clarify the 3 of Cups. Whatever this news is, you're going to be celebrating here. This is great energy. Okay, all right. So the 3 of Cups is clarified by the 3 of Cups. So sometimes Spirit will do that to me. I said what I said. I feel like for some of you, this is like a large party as well, like some sort of invitation to a really big party as well, or event. It's like somebody wants you to be a part of something. And it's like, you're not, this is like an invitation that's coming in, right? As you can see here in this image, he's delivering this invitation. He's like, oh, here, I want to invite you to this like formal event, or, you know, whatever this, it doesn't have to be a formal event, but, you know, like he's very like, we want you. Oh, they're showing me, okay, this is a weird thing. All right, so like in the movie Cinderella, how like the prince comes and invites them to the ball. This is the kind of energy that is coming out here. It's like they want you, whoever this is, they're seeking you out. So I feel like with these past relationships, you always had to be the one reaching out, calling your friends, giving all the energy here. And this person wants you. They want what you have to bring to the table here. So this is what you're stepping into. But the overall message that comes through very strongly was do less. You need to do less. Pull back your energy. Don't deplete your energy. Give it to yourself. And other people will recognize that within you. Like, wow, pile number 4 really gives to themselves. They really take care of themselves. I want to be around people like that. Not people who, you know, take, right? Okay, so we have a storm here. Okay, let me see what is clarifying that one. So we have the 2 of Coins in the reverse. Now this is about losing balance, okay? So I feel like people are not going to be very happy about your new friends, your new opportunities, that you're no longer giving to them, you're no longer filling their cup, that you are living your best life. Because this is like parties, celebrations, it could be like travel, it could be like things that really lighting you up, like you're doing all the things, right? And people are like, well, what about us? Why is she doing this? Why is pile number 4 doing this without us? Like, why aren't we invited? You know, pile number 4 would always like hold us together. They were like the glue that held together all our friendships, and now all of a sudden they've pulled back their energy and they're spending time with these people, and you know, but these people are your people. Your people are coming in this next chapter. The people that are aligned with you, the people that do not drain your energy. When you're around people and you're feeling like tired and sluggish afterwards, it's because they're pulling on your energy, right? These people, I'm actually seeing, like for some of you, like you're like highly spiritual, or there's like a spiritual aspect to you, or you're a little bit quirky on the spiritual side, and you're drawing people in that are like this, that, you know, are I'm hearing like witchy as well, so that won't apply to everybody, but some people here are like witchy or into witchcraft or like darker things, and there's like they vibe with you. It's almost like you're finding a coven, not like a coven like, you know, where you're going to do all the spells and things like that, but you're finding your tribe, you're finding your people, and it's outside of the connections you already have. This is going to be one of the hardest things that you ever have to do. The Eight of Cups is so difficult to do, to walk away from people, because you're like, what about the history that we have? You know, these people were there for me at one time, but are they there for you now? Do they bring out the best in you? Do they light you up? Do you feel like you're, you know, when you're around your people, you should feel the energy that they feed into you. Like, you should leave their house feeling great. If you leave feeling sad and depressed and like drained, it's because they're getting something from you and they're not reciprocating that energy. You need to find your right people, and that's what's happening in this next chapter. People are not going to be happy about it. People are going to feel like they're pushed aside, that you know, but that's okay, because I feel like they have done this to you for so long, you know, and you're really protecting your energy when it comes to this situation. The Stork, right? This talks about, you know, this is also great news as well, right? This talks about new beginnings, new adventures, right? This is like the birth of something, the birth of the new you. I feel like you might actually be changing a lot about your appearance, as well, that's coming through as well. Or like, you know, if you like, have a look at the people that you watch online, the people that you admire, what you admire about them. And like, I feel like you admire these people because you have these traits within yourself, right? The people that you think, wow, I wish I could do that, I wish I could be like that person, right? I wish I could be friends with that person. And I feel like that's because that's who your soul is resonating with at this time. How does these people compare to your current relationships and your current people that you have surrounding you at this time? Next up, we have faith, right? This is the Hierophant energy. You are attracting people who have, this is a very highly spiritual card, and that's why I did have that spiritual energy coming through. So people who share the same belief systems as you. I feel like you might find yourself getting into petty arguments with the friends that you currently have, because you have different views on the world. They don't vibe with whatever you vibe with. Right? It's like you are polar opposites, or you don't align anymore. You're finding that you don't have that much in common. You're creating new people coming into your circle here that are just like you. They have the same belief systems. They have the same values. They value connection. They value putting in the effort. You are somebody who wants to put the effort into a friendship and wants to have that reciprocated, and they are the same. Okay, let's have a look at your final cards here. So the first one we have is travel. Okay, and that's it. Like, you could be literally traveling, or this is like moving away. You have to make moves here. You have to move away, right? But I feel like with this exciting energy, perhaps you are traveling. Perhaps you're traveling somewhere and you're meeting new people, or you're traveling outside of the home, getting out there, meeting new people, joining clubs, joining groups. Like, this is a very excitable energy. It's giving me like grabbing life by the balls and just going out there, doing things, stepping outside of your comfort zone, right? When you travel to a new destination, you're in a new place, and I feel like you've become so comfortable with the people that are around you, even though you know, you can feel within your soul that these people are not your people, right, anymore. So the back of this card says, a time to say goodbye to a person, place, or thing that no longer serves you, or a time to let go of old baggage, negative patterns, or outworn beliefs. Move forward knowing that the past is left behind. A holiday is on the horizon. Well, that was interesting, right? Okay, you could literally be traveling, but I thought that was going to say something about travel, but it was like literally about letting go of the baggage, letting go of the people that drag you down, letting go of that negative, stagnant energy that people are bringing around you, right? Making moves here. Okay, next we have wealth. Great. But this is about finding the wealth within you, what you have that's of value, because I feel like the people that are currently around you, you don't feel valuable to them, right? These people that are coming in, they value you. They value what it is that you bring to the table, whether it be your energy, whether it be your wisdom, whether it be, I feel like for a lot of you, you are very spiritual. So it's like they value the depth of your soul. You know, they value that you're not superficial, that, you know, they can connect with you on a deeper level here. Make sure you're not overstepping your boundaries by being pushy or overly opinionated. Your intentions are true and your heart is in the right place, but someone may not be ready to hear you right now. Yeah, so, okay. So when you come forth with this, you know, energy of, well, I'm just going to leave this person in the past and I'm going to create new opportunities for myself, which is what you're stepping into. You don't need to be critical and harsh and say, you didn't do this for me and you didn't do that for me and you didn't give me what I needed and you left me, you abandoned me, and you know, just do less. Do less. Step back. Withdraw your energy. Pull back. Don't answer their calls all the time. Oh, well, I don't feel like these people are calling you. Let's be honest. I feel like you're the one that's always reaching out. Sometimes we find ourselves in a position where we are always the ones that are reaching out to our friends, and then we go into a space where we're like, okay, well, I'm not going to reach out. I'm just going to wait and see how long it takes them to contact me. Now, that can be painful to come to the realization that nobody's contacting you, right? But it really shows you how much energy they're giving to the connection, you know? So rather than seeing that as a loss of, well, you know, I decided not to call this person and now we haven't spoken in months, right? See it as, I know that I'm not a priority to this person, and now this allows me to open up my heart to new priorities, to new people, to new avenues to put my heart space, put my love space, right? Okay, and finally we have study. Great. This one says, open your eyes to learning and studying. Join a night class, enroll in a university course, book into a workshop, or just open a book and allow newfound knowledge to strengthen and advance your mind. So this is great because I feel like this is what this Two of Wands is. Like, it's like putting that energy into yourself, right? The self-care. You are learning new things about yourself. Perhaps you're doing some self-development, reading self-development books. Perhaps you're doing a course. Now that you're not giving your energy, depleting your cup all the time, you have more energy to put into yourself and your own dreams and where it is that you want to go, right? And I feel like this is the energy that you're stepping into. So this reading did end up being very, very beautiful and encouraging, right? Although I feel like there are some people that you're going to have to close chapters with, you know, let down. I feel like you have some tough times ahead, pile number 4. However, pouring into yourself and your own preservation and just making the most out of life, and as a result of that, you are receiving all these invitations and people that want to be around you and socializing and going to parties and festivals. I feel like that came through really strongly. For some of you, it might be attending some sort of spiritual festival, or, you know, like, and then you had travel here too. So I feel like, you know, there's some festivals or whatever that you could connect with people of like mind, right? And I feel like you're going to be doing more of this and just going alone. Like, you don't need anybody. What was the song? I'll get by on my own. I don't need nobody else. I'm fine just by myself. You're not inviting these people. You're not inviting them with you. You're going alone. And as a result, that opens up your energy to where you're not giving your energy to these other people. And now all of a sudden, you've got all these new connections that you can make here, right? Beautiful. Listen to the song if you dare. It's a very emotional song, okay? That's all I have for you. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, pile number 4.